welcome to Rockstar Vegan Recipes. I'm Brooke, and today we're going to be making sweet potato pie bars on a shortbread crust with a candied pecan topping. This will be perfect for Christmas or for any Christmas party get-together that you have beforehand. So let's give it a try. Okay, the first thing that we have to do for the sweet potato pie bars is we have to make a shortbread crust. To go into the shortbread crust, we have to mix 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, ¾ cup of icing sugar or confectioner's sugar. It's the same thing. And ¾ cup of vegan butter. Oops. Now you just want to take 2 forks and cut the butter into the sugar and into the flour. All right, it's getting mixed up. I'm just going to use my hands to make sure that it's completely mixed before I press it into the pan. So I'm just going to put it into the baking dish. And I'm going to spread it out. Spread it out and pat it down. Evenly pat it down. I heated the oven to 350 degrees and I'm going to put it in the oven for 10 minutes. While it's in the oven, I'm going to make my sweet potato filling. To make the sweet potato filling, it's really fast. I'm just going to throw everything into a blender. I'm starting with 400 milliliters, about 15 ounces of pureed sweet potatoes. You can always bake your own sweet potatoes and then puree them, or you can do what I did and just get a can of sweet potato puree. This is a company called Farmer's Market and it's organic sweet potato puree. It makes it a lot faster. So I'm just going to throw that into the blender with a spatula. I'm also going to add 6 ounces of firm silken tofu. This is the tofu that's in a tetra pack. And it's just half of the tetra pack, and that's about 6 ounces. So 6 ounces of firm silken tofu, 1/3 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, pure maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, 1/4 cup of, this is just cashew milk, so any type of vegan milk, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of flour, and 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, and ½ teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Now I'm going to blend it all up. Okay, I just took the crust out of the oven. And now I'm going to pour the sweet potato filling into the shortbread crust. I still have the oven heated to 350 degrees, and now I'm just going to put the pan into the oven, and I'm going to bake the bars for an hour. In the meantime, I'm going to make the candied pecan topping, and that's going to go on the bars for the last 15 minutes of baking. So at the 45-minute mark, I'm going to take it out, put the pecan topping on, and then put it back in. Now while the sweet potato pie bars are in the oven, I'm going to melt 1/8 cup of vegan butter, 1/8 cup of brown sugar or yellow sugar, golden yellow sugar, And now that it's melted, I'm going to add half a cup of chopped pecans. I'll stir it all together to get the pecans nice and coated in this sugar. And I'm going to put it to the side, and then I will add it during the last 15 minutes of baking. And now I'm going to put it back into the oven for about 15 minutes. But as I'm looking at the sweet potato pie bars, they're beginning to crack a little bit on the edges. So I might actually just put it in for another 10 minutes so I don't overbake it. Okay, so the sweet potato pie bars I have taken out of the oven. I had to move them over here on a little rack because Letty has taken up the little soft cozy on the counter, haven't you? All right, so they're all done, and just like pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie or sweet potato pie bars, they're best if they set and cool for about 24 hours. Really, the minimum should be about 4 to 6 hours, but we're just going to let them cool. We won't let them cool for that long because we have to taste them. And but if you're making this at home, again, make it the day before. That would be best. If you make it the day before you want to serve it. And it smells really good, so we're going to give it a try soon when it cools a little bit. So the sweet potato pie bars have cooled and they have set and firmed up, and they're ready for the taste test.
All right, let's give it a shot. Wow. That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I really like these. These are awesome. These are one of my favorites. They're so good.
It's really delicious.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say
it's rock star quality.
good. Well, it really is good. And the shortbread crust adds a nice crunch at the bottom. It's quite delicious, if I say so myself. I hope you try this out. And as always, I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the little bell to be notified for future recipes. Thanks a lot. Take care. Happy holidays.